in this tutorial, we will learn about how to create a social media creative of shoe design. So this is our file and these are our assets. We have one shoe with two different angles, this one and this one. And we have our logo, our CTA, call to action, website, our website and shop now, and we have our background pattern and a simple line pattern. Okay, so now we need to choose a shoe to design the creative, so we will choose this one to design. Okay, so we will now transfer that image to a blank document. Okay, now we need to create a background for this. For that we will create a gradient. So we will create a gradient, select a basic one, black and white, then pick the colors from the shoe itself. Okay, and then pick the second color, this. Now make it a little brighter, like this one. Okay, and this will be a darker one. Okay, okay, and make it a in reverse mode. Hit OK. Now we need to put our shoe on a podium. We need to put our shoe on a platform, and we will create a podium for that. So to create a podium, we need to create an ellipse shape, and we will adjust the size of the shape. Now we will copy it, we will make it duplicate. We will use it if we need it. For now we are going to hide it. Now select rectangle tool and create a rectangle of same width. And stroke 0 and fill. Same with the ellipse. Stroke 0 and fill. Now we need to make these both shapes of the same width so that the edges are not poking out. No. Okay, so now we need to put our ellipse above. Now to give it a depth, we need to put gradient on it. So we will select gradient overlay and select this color, and here we can take a lighter tone. Hit OK. Okay, and make it till the bottom. Adjust according to your need as it fits the creative. Now we need to make some highlight on the podium. For that take a new layer from here, from this button, and take brush from B and adjust the size of the brush. Now pick a brighter tone and adjust the size of the brush. Hit shift key and make a line. Take another layer, adjust the size of the brush. Another layer, now we have 3 layers and 3 different highlights. Now we need to adjust them. We need to make them convert them to smart object. We'll rename them and we need to clip mask them. Okay, now we need to adjust them a little more. We need to brighten them up. By using Alt key, and we can transfer the effect from one layer to another layer. I think it is a little bit over, so we need to adjust the exposure. I think this looks good for now. We can change it according to our design later. Now I think we need to create a highlight over there. For that we need to duplicate our ellipse layer by Ctrl J and add a stroke of some bright color of 2 pixels. Now fill 0 and add a layer mask to it. Now take a eraser tool and erase that. Make sure you have 100% opacity. For a straight remove, we can use shift key, Ctrl 0 to fit to screen, and we have a smooth highlight, as we can see. Now we need to put our shoe on the podium. For that we need to move it to top of the layer. Now adjust it a little bit, and we need to show that it is placed on the podium, so that we need to make a shadow. To make a shadow, we need to create a new layer, place it below the shoe layer, take take a brush tool, increase the size of the brush, and take a color from the shoe layer and make it a darker layer with low saturation. Hit OK. Now we need to adjust and make it a shadow for the shoe. So we need to convert it to smart object, then adjust from the tip. We can transform this by using our control command. As we press control command, our cursor changes to this small white arrow. Now we need to place it below the shoe and adjust accordingly. And rename it as shadow and take a layer mask and adjust it accordingly. Increase the brush size to make a smoother cut. Now Control 0 for fit to screen. As you can see, our shoe shadow is looking better now. Now we need to enhance our shoe. So for that we need to make some adjustments. 10% and this. We can edit value from here as well. Hit OK. Now we need to add our background. We need to add the texture and pattern from here. So we are taking them from here to our file and taking them below, and we can make it a group and rename it as podium. We can adjust the background texture, background pattern according to our needs. And we can place the line pattern behind our shoe so that it can give shoe a depth, a kind of a sense of depth. We can change the color somewhere around like this. This is looking good so far. Now we need to add our logo. We will place it in the middle of the creative, and we can duplicate our line pattern by Ctrl J and place it above here like this, like the pattern is starting from here and ending here, something like that. And this is disturbing our logo actually, so we need to reduce the brightness, reduce the opacity of the layer. So 20%, we need to make it a 20%. Yeah, now it is look simple and sober. Now we need to add some copy in the design. So we'll use our text tool and add some copy in the design. Okay. The font we will use Morganite bold italic. All caps, and make it a yellow, some brighter tone. Hit OK, and make a copy of this. New arrival. We need to place the copy around our shoe so that it looks more creative. We can take the text layer behind our shoe so that it looks like our shoe is between text, shoe and text, so that it looks like our shoe is between both the text, both the fonts. Now what we can do is we can make a copy of this by Ctrl J and add stroke inside 2, 3. I think 3 will be good, and hit OK. Make it this color, and fill will be 0 for this. I'm trying to create the text in an outline manner, so that the text that is above the shoe will be in outline manner, and the solid text will be behind the shoe, something like that. Adjust it a little bit. By doing that, we can sure that our shoe will not be hindered by the text, and text is visible as well. Now what we need to do is we need to adjust this design a little bit. So for that we need to add levels, not levels, we need to add curves. and a layer of saturation, hue and saturation. Make it saturate by 10%. I think 15 will be fine. Now the background pattern is not much very visible, so we need to enhance the background pattern. In a very subtle way, so that it does not we need to adjust the background pattern in a subtle way so that it does not catches the eye or steal the attention from the shoe, because our main objective is to focus on the shoe, is to have a focus on the shoe. Now what we need to do is we need to adjust it a little bit. We can delete this now, we don't need that. We can adjust this line pattern. We can make a layer mask and erase from bottom. We can lower the opacity if we need. Yes. A very little. Now this design is missing only one thing, and that is our call to action. So we need to add either phone number or website address. So we have our call to action here. We can take it from here directly and paste here. We can put it here. We need to find a place where we can put the CTA so that it enhances our design, not degrade it. I think let's place it here, and to highlight this, because call to action must be highlighted, we can draw a rectangle behind it. We don't need a stroke, we need a gradient background. So we will add this. Maybe we can round the corners of the box. Seven pixel is good. Adjust it from both sides. Now to enhance it, we need to make a duplicate and adjust it. Take a stroke, 1 pixel, fill 0 for this so that it looks empty from background, from behind. I think our design is almost complete, and we need to do some final changes, some final edits. What we need to do is we need to enhance the design. We need to tweak it a little bit, and then we need to add some noise. So to make a copy of it, we use Ctrl Alt Shift E. It will create a image of all the layers combined. So this, and we name it final design, make it a smart object. Now we will adjust it a little bit. We will do some color corrections on it. So now we will add a exposure layer, we will add a curves layer, we can play with some saturation as well. Now what we need to do is we need to add some noise over it. So to add a noise we need to create a solid layer, brightness 50% and saturation 0. Hit OK, make it a smart object, name it noise. Now we need to go to filter, noise, add noise. We can add 4%, we can try 4% noise in Gaussian monochromatic. Hit OK. Now what we need to do is we need to make it a overlay layer. So as you can see, it adds a noise layer and does not change the color of the design. So this is a good way to add noise. I think our design is complete here. So we need to save it with Ctrl S and save it as show creative 02. Save. And to make the output of it, we need to Control Alt Shift W. We can change the mode here, format here, JPG or PNG is good by the way. So we need to export it and give it the location. Save. So that's all for the today's tutorial. We will meet in the next video. Thank you for watching.